Well, it is Tuesday, and we are back with David Goldstein from Biltmore Loan, and we've seen a whole lot on this show today. But if you're from the era of the late 1940s, 50s, you're going to recognize this guy. Who is it? And tell us the story behind it.
This, you know, one of the things that we do at Biltmore is evaluating assets, and a lot of times what we're really doing is trying to facilitate loans. But really, we do love the history, and this is from 1947 to 60s. To the early 60s. A lot of you, I'm sure viewers remember Howdy Doody. Well, this is a Howdy Doody puppet, Mariette, that was a toy that is signed by Buffalo Bob Smith right here. And when we were doing our research on this, I found it really fascinating. I thought everybody might be interested to know that the original Howdy Doody is actually in the Detroit Institute of Art. And they place a value of $400,000 to $500,000 on that original doll.
Wow.
And with the city of Detroit being bankrupt, you can imagine that there's a lot of political ramifications.
Absolutely. Let's
to
take
that.
some of this stuff out, right?
So what really is, this was a simple situation, not a typical business loan or something like that we do. This was somebody that was just cleaning out their garage, found this, her father had left it, and it was all bagged up, and you can see he wrote Howdy Doody, and Buffalo Bob Smith signed it.
Yeah.
And this is just a great little toy collectible, and this is something worth about $400.
$400, and he's really cute.
He, you know, it's interesting. I was telling you before we started that he's really cute. That when he first started out, he was a radio voice and by a disc jockey, and they came up with a partner, and he made a puppet of him, and the puppet and maker and him got into a disagreement. So the film studio came back and gave him a facelift and made him more handsome.
Made him more handsome and more cute, and now it's worth hundreds of dollars.
As a collectible. My final word today is I just want a little shout out to Jeannie, my friend that I met out at the casino this weekend, who says to me that she is a regular watcher of Sonora Living.
Well, thank you, Jeannie.
So
we appreciate that. We love to do shout outs here. And if you've got a picture or an item around the house and you want to see what it's worth, send it to info@biltmoreloan.com. David and his team will appraise it for you, give you the best value. Give them a call at 480-991-LOAN. That's LOAN. Appointments are required. Your anonymity is protected. Visit them online at biltmoreloan.com. And they're also big into social media on facebook.com/biltmoreloan.